Hello everyone, I'm Eunice Yoon Nam and I'm going to talk about ADB, Asian Development Bank. I got most of the information from ADB's website and Wikipedia. If you go to ADB's website, you can see several tabs like this. And you can probably find information under data research, publications, and countries, etc. I got most of the information from About ADB section. ADB is located in Manila, Philippines, and it looks like this in the picture. The current president is Takehiko Nakao. I'm going to talk about history of ADB first, and then primary aim, work, areas of focus, members, organization, and lastly, criticism. Let's begin with the history of ADB. ADB was established on December 19, 1966. It started with 31 members, including Japan and India. The first president was Takeshi Watanabe, and their focus was assistance on food production and rural development. In 1970s, when the world suffered its first oil shock, ADB increased its support for energy projects. And then some Asian economies had improved considerably and no longer needed ADB's assistance. It was successful. In 1980s, in the wake of the second oil crisis, ADB continued its support to infrastructure development, especially energy projects. It also opened its first field office in Bangladesh in 1982, and now it has more than 30 field offices operating in different regions. It also began working with NGOs to help disadvantaged groups. In 1990s, several Central Asian countries also joined as members following the end of the Cold War. For example, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, and Azerbaijan. In mid-1997, a severe financial crisis hit the region. It approved its largest single loan to South Korea. In 1999, it adopted poverty reduction as its overarching goal. In 2000s, ADB focused on helping its member countries to achieve the Millennium Development Goals. But SARS broke out around 2003, and fighting infectious diseases requires regional cooperation. So, as well, tsunami actually hit the region, and it had to respond to natural disasters as well. In 2009, ADB's Board of Governors agreed to triple its capital base to respond to the global economic crisis. So now the problems are getting complex, and also those problems are interconnected in the region and in the world, and ADB actually started realizing it. And in 2010, the increasing gap between the rich and poor focused ADB on the need to promote inclusive growth. So now a huge amount of work still must be done with the new Sustainable Development Goals. Their primary aim is actually to fight against poverty. And also they want to create economic and development impact. ADB provides loans, technical assistance, and grants. That's their major work. And they also maximizes the development impact of its assistance by facilitating policy dialogues, providing advisory services, and mobilizing financial resources. Their clients are member governments, and they currently have 67 members, and 48 of which are from Asia and Pacific region, as you can see in blue color. But there are also 19 non-regional members in red color. Areas of focus. First, they have 3 complementary agendas: inclusive economic growth, environmentally sustainable growth, regional integration. And they also have core areas including infrastructure, environment, regional cooperation and integration, finance sector development, and education, also including health, agriculture, and natural resources, public sector management on a limited scale. About their organization, you already heard about the president, and they also have the board of governors, board of directors, and management system. If you're interested how they are organized, you can go to the website and they have the organization chart. Criticism. The work of ADB is not without criticism. When I was looking for the information about ADB, I ran across an article written by Christopher Kilby in 2002. The title goes, Donor Influence in MDBs, The Case of the Asian Development Bank. In his abstract, he wrote, although nominally an independent multilateral organization, the ADB is widely regarded as bowing to the interests of its two most influential donors. So who are two most influential donors? They are actually the United States and Japan. So they benefited a lot. That's all for my presentation. Thank you for listening.